Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading, focusing on the first half of October, so October 1st through the 15th, and a very happy birthday to my Libras with birthdays during that time frame. I hope it's a wonderful one for you. So this is a general reading at this time, Libra. It's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from it whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, and release the rest, whatever does not resonate with you. If you are interested in a private reading from me, all of that information is listed down below in the description box, and I will also have a list of the card decks that I use for my readings. All right, Libra, so let's get started for this reading. I've got a couple of focus card decks that I would like to use for your reading, Libra, starting off with the Moonology card deck. Let's take a look and see what needs to come through for you at this time in love, in life. Let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Let me fan this out and let's see what I'm guided to pull at this time. Wow, your hard work is paying off. Beautiful. New moon in Capricorn. It's so interesting because I just completed the Capricorn reading for the first half of October. I was a mess. It just kept going in so many tangents. I kept saying all of these random signs that had absolutely nothing to do with the reading, and there were just so many dark and challenging energies from that. So if you happen to be a cross watcher, if for some of you guys there's a Capricorn that you're thinking about for this reading, perhaps you might want to cross watch that and see if any of that resonates with you. But Libra, your hard work is paying off, so that's absolutely fantastic. All right, so let's take a look and see with an additional focus message from the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon. You don't, of course, have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. All right, let's take a look and see. I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. So this is either your energy, Libra, or the person that you're thinking about for this reading. Somebody has either texted, emailed, or was about to pick up their phone and make a phone call and decided against it. You know, there's a level of hesitation that comes from this card. So we'll see how the other cards that come through in this reading, if it plays off of that, or if that's just a particular message that some of you guys really needed to hear in regard to a person that you are thinking about for this reading, Libra. I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. So for some of you guys, someone's thinking about you, but perhaps they're afraid to reach out for whatever reason, if things ended badly between the two of you, or perhaps they're just afraid. They're just scared because you might end up rejecting them or not wanting to hear from them. Whatever the case may be, there's a level of hesitation and fear coming from that. All right, so starting off with the Mystic Moon Oracles, let's see for you, Libra, what needs to come through for this first half of October, your birthday month. For some of you guys, let's take a look and see. All right, angels and spirit guides. For Libra, please bring it forward. Okay, there is a pause here. So interesting, going back to that second focus message of I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. Part of the reason why they stopped themselves is because there possibly has been no communication between the two of you in a while, and they're not sure what's going on in your life. They're not sure if you would even want to hear from them, or if you're even thinking about them or missing them or still loving them, whatever the case may be. But there's not a whole lot of action here. The situation, the relationship, the connection is at a pause. Okay, let's see what else. What else, please, for Libra at this time, angels and spirit guides? We do have the inner child card coming forward here. Some of you guys may have met somebody who had a difficult upbringing, maybe either a tense relationship, either with a mother figure, a father figure, or both, to where, I don't want to say damaged, but it really ended up hurting their upbringing, who they were as a person when they were younger. So I tap into divine feminine energy from this, but of course it doesn't have to be so gender specific. Whoever is resonating with that. This could also be for some of my Libras who may have had challenging childhoods and upbringings. Okay, so an inner child energy coming through there. Also, whenever the inner child energy comes forward, it could be tapping into the energy of this person that you are thinking about, Libra, and they haven't healed that part of themselves. And so perhaps in how they are interacting with you, how they choose to conduct themselves in relationships in their lives, they're coming from a place of pain, of frustration, of imbalance. So we'll see how that all plays itself out here. What else, please, for Libra at this time? Purge. Okay, whenever this card comes through, Libra, it's time to get rid of things from your life. That includes toxic connections, people that no longer serve a purpose in your life, experiences, negative energies. All of that needs to be purged out so that you can start moving towards a better direction for yourself. It's interesting that we do have the Muse card coming forward right after that. And hold on one second, I see a glitch on my phone, sorry. And you can basically paint a better picture for yourself. You can paint a brighter future for yourself if things haven't been going the way you have been wanting them to. And look at the card after that. Recognition. Okay, so this person that you're thinking about for this reading, Libra, perhaps when you guys were together and there were challenges in the connection, they failed to recognize the type of connection and bond that you guys actually shared. Whether you associate more with a soulmate bond or a twin flame, or if you just didn't even know the type of connection that you guys had. All you know is that there was this draw to this person and they felt drawn to you. But there were challenges that took place in that connection that brought you guys more than likely into separation. And there are parts of that relationship that need to be purged out in order for you guys to come back together, if that's in the cards here, for you to have a second opportunity to work at this connection, giving you guys a second chance, you know? So let's take a look and see what the tarot cards bring forward for you, Libra. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra at this time. So this is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Let's take a look and see what else I can tap into for this reading for you guys. Let's see. Clearly, there's a love connection that's coming through here. Somebody's afraid to reach out to you, possibly because they feel as though you might reject them or not want them anymore. See that? Eight of Swords flying out. But we also have the Ace of Swords, both air energy. Okay, so this is tapping into your own energy here, Libra. For some of you guys, you might also be thinking about an Aquarius or a Gemini. But yeah, this is your own energy here, feeling trapped in your own fears, feeling imprisoned or isolated in your way of thinking in regard to a particular relationship. Again, more than likely, you guys are not in communication, not together at this time. Okay, part of the energy too of this card is feeling like you are imprisoned in your own thoughts. And you know, this is a type of energy where you are very much in your headspace, in a negative headspace over what to do, what your next action, what your next course of action should be. Feeling entrapment, you know, it truly is sort of like self-victimization, you know, and I love the card right next to that, which is Triumphant Success, which is the Ace of Swords, giving you victory in regard to a situation, several situations, all situations in your life. It's giving you the clarity to figure things out in your life so that you know what sort of action needs to be implemented so that things can finally move forward. You know, get you guys out of that pause energy where things are stagnant, there's distance, there's not a whole lot of movement. Look at the card right after that, transformation. This is the death card in traditional tarot. That taps into Scorpio energy for some of you, or water energy. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But with the death card being represented here, guys, there is something that needs to come to an end in order for something new to start, or just have a new beginning with somebody. And part of this transformation can actually occur once you purge things out of your life or your relationship that needs to go. You know, like for instance, if you guys keep fighting over a particular issue, that needs to be healed in order for you guys to move forward from that, so that you can actually work on your partnership, your relationship. If you keep arguing over and over about the same type of issue and challenge and obstacle, and you're not actually rectifying the problem or trying to solve things, and your conversations are just not productive, then that's not allowing you guys to transform to the next level of the relationship. You know, so you kind of have to accept the changes that are happening in your life, and not just in your love relationship, just in your life in general. Because I feel that there's movement here. There are changes that are occurring, and you kind of have to go with the flow, you know, because it's time to move on from certain aspects of your life. This literally stands for the death of an old way of thinking that needs to happen before moving towards a new path in your life. But I love that first card, your hard work, Libra. It is paying off, guys. So stay on course. Definitely stay on course. And in regard to a love connection, this is tapping into a relationship that more than likely has come to an end, but you still have love for this person. They still have love for you. And that's part of the reason why we have that pause card, and another reason why perhaps they're afraid to reach out. They've stopped themselves. They still have love for you, but they've stopped themselves from reaching out because maybe they've seen you move on, or are thinking you've moved on energetically and away from them. You know, that might not even be the case, but that's what they're thinking. The card after that is firm foundation. This is the Four of Pentacles. That is earth energy for some of you guys. So the person you're thinking about might be a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. You know, second reference to Capricorn there. Your hard work is paying off, tapping into the energies of that new moon in Capricorn. So I do love the energies of this Four of Pentacles, because it is bringing forward stability in your life. Stability and security that may have been lacking before, you know. And this is the card after that, Two of Pentacles. So more more earth energy. You have choices. You have decisions to make, Libra. Balance is needed in regard to what's happening in your life right now, and being able to adapt to new avenues that you might want to explore moving forward, not just in regard to love, but in life too. You know, I love the progression of these cards, because it starts off with pain, you know, and being uncertain about the direction that you want to take, and just creating this pause energy, because there's not a whole lot of movement there, because you might very much be in your head about not making any sort of choice right now because you're not sure, or you're still healing from the pain of whatever it was that brought this situation into separation for some of you guys. There are choices that you need to make here, and part of those choices can actually propel your life forward. And look at the card after that. We do have Triumph, which is the Chariot card in traditional tarot. So for some of you guys, that is Cancer energy. Triumph is a beautiful energy. The Chariot, your willpower, your determination, finally, movement. We have a pause here, and finally the Chariot brings you that much needed movement in your life. Triumphant outcome is basically what that represents. It brings forward success. It renews your confidence in your life. Your goals can actually be achieved now. It's allowing you to finally focus on what it is that you want in your life, Libra. You know, this is victory. You've got 2 cards representing victory here. The Ace of Swords gives you victory, power, and clarity to go after what it is that you want. The Chariot card as well is giving you victory, not only over your finances, people that do not mean you well, people that just don't have your best interest at heart. Also, for some of you guys who have had some health issues, you can actually overcome that, okay? So beautiful energies, beautiful progression that I see here. There's somebody out there at Libra that still has a lot of love for you. All right, let's go back to love and romance, focusing on that with the Romance Angels cards, and let's see what else needs to come through here for you. So angels and spirit guides, please. Bring it forward for my Libras at this time. See, yeah, it's tapping into the separation between you and this person. The card after that is attraction, so no doubt about it. I mean, and the card after that is romantic feelings, followed by reconciliation. So there you go. Clarification that you guys are ultimately going to work through your issues and have a reconciliation, get back together, work on the challenges, the obstacles that overwhelmed this relationship. Clearly, you guys are very attracted to this person, Libra. There are still a lot of romantic feelings between you and this person, despite the fact that you guys are not in connection in the 3D at this time anyway. I see a reconciliation here. It's on the board. Okay, so I wouldn't stress out so much that things are at a pause right now, because once you work on clearing what needs to be released from your life, any negative energy, anything toxic that needs to go, people that are weighing you down energetically, once you let all of that stuff go and kind of clean house, so to speak, things are going to start moving forward, and that includes getting back together with this person that you still have so much love for, and they still have so much love for you. That's what's coming through here. Let's add some Infinity Oracle to this by Fire Witch Tarot. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What else do we need to know at this time? Oh my gosh, look at this. Divine masculine energy coming forward with warmth of emotions. So for my divine feminines, if you are thinking about a particular divine masculine, you guys are in separation, still a lot of love being exchanged energetically between the two of you. There is a reconciliation that's possible here. If they were not into their feelings before when you guys were together, perhaps they didn't appreciate the connection for what it was, or didn't see actually how strong a bond you guys had with each other. Again, I've thought about reaching out to you, but then I stopped myself. I have a feeling eventually you're going to hear from this person, especially my divine feminines waiting to hear from a divine masculine. I feel really it's just a matter of time. Bottom of the deck is stressed. That's part of the reason why they've stopped themselves, because they're stressed out. They're not sure where you're at in your head, in your heart. You know, would you still want them back? That type of thing. And if there has been no communication, if you guys are physically in distance from each other, they really don't know what's going on with you energetically to be able to be confident enough to know that if they were to reach out to you in any way, shape, or form, would you still entertain that communication from them? That's what's holding them back. You know, interestingly enough, look at the next card. Peeper. They're checking you out from a distance, checking you out, still watching out for you, still looking at maybe your social media, keeping tabs on you, Libra. But clearly, look at the card after that. Hurt. Somebody's been quite hurt in how things went down here. But healing is in the process of happening here. I do feel that. Card after that is the soul calling, life purpose. You both may actually be tapping into the energy of a soulmate type connection. between you and this person, Libra. Perhaps you guys have always known that, or this person needed time away from you to come to that realization that you ultimately are their soulmate. They know they hurt you, and it just needs time to heal that pain. But give it some time, because I feel, especially for my divine feminines, it's just a matter of time before you hear from your divine masculine, or whoever really is tapping into the energies of this card, that somebody who wasn't recognizing how they felt or how strongly they felt about the connection, it's almost like a light bulb came on, and it's like, oh my God, I am in love with this person. I do want this person in my life. I want them in my future. Finally, they are recognizing that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's add some healing messages to this, Libra. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Beautiful messages. Beautiful messages. What else do we need to know at this time for Libra, please? Whoa. Look at this, guys. Some of you have a new love that's coming in, okay? And for those of you who are resonating with the reconciliation message, having someone come back to you, this is giving you a new opportunity at love with this person. So for my singles who are unattached and you don't have anyone right now, perhaps there's somebody that's actually interested in you and you don't even know. And they've stopped themselves from reaching out to you because they might be shy, they might be scared, whatever the case may be. But I feel for some of you guys, somebody's watching you from a distance because they're actually interested in you romantically. New love coming forward. Pay attention to the signs that are surrounding you, Libra. That might actually give you some additional clarity as to what's going on in your life. So pay attention. You know, there are signs that are different for every person. You know, like if you have a favorite color, favorite song, favorite number, favorite image, whatever, like it'll just pop up in front of you and you'll know that that's meant for you. That type of sign, to where it's a revelation that things are ultimately going to work out, that a particular person is coming back to you, or that there's somebody that's actually interested in you romantically. Okay? All right, let's add to this with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle. Angels and spirit guides for Libra. What else do we need to know at this time? You are a wanted person, Libra. Someone is seriously interested in either coming back to you or reaching out to you because they are super interested, really attracted to you. What else, please, for Libra at this time? Angels and spirit guides. Pulling this bottom card. All right. The first card that flew out was this gray card. Okay, so this comes forward with depressed, detached, and unemotional energy. So this person that you're thinking about, Libra, could be in this headspace. This might be something that they've been dealing with for a while. Very depressed energy, feeling very sad because you guys are not together. Detached, that feeling of detachment, and trying to not be emotional, trying to not be all up in their feelings, but especially for my divine masculines, that's not working. You know, clearly, look at the energy of this card. Warmth of emotions. They tried. They tried to push their love for you away, and that did not work because the love was too strong. Look at this card. Beard and maturity. So this person has grown. Time has evolved. They have not only grown older and learned and gained wisdom. For some of you guys, the person that you're thinking about might actually have a beard since that is part of the energy of this card. Or Libra, you might have a beard if you happen to be divine masculine. Yeah, maturity has occurred here. So if somebody, and sometimes when this inner child energy comes forward, I feel also that somebody might be a little bit childish and immature in their energy, but now given some time and growth, time apart from each other, they have matured. They have learned what it is that they want, and what they want and who they want, Libra, is you. The other card, bottom of the deck, is Ladybug Luck. Lady Luck. Luck is on your side, Libra. Luck hasn't always been on your side, but it is now. So there's a shift in the air here for you heading forward into your birthday month. Things are going to be shifting for my October birthday Libras especially. But anyone really tuning in here that's tapping into the energies of this message, it's a very prosperous, lucky time for you. It's sort of like that Wheel of Fortune energy, so take advantage of the opportunities that present themselves in your life. All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some Lover's Oracle. Angels and Spirit Guides for Libra, first half of October. We've got 2 cards, and I want to bring forward this bottom of the deck. Look at this. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Yeah, I kind of have felt that energy to where you feel like something's missing without this person. They are the missing piece of your puzzle, so to speak. And when you guys are together, you just feel complete. And finally, especially my divine masculines who didn't see that before, they are finally recognizing what type of bond this is. Perhaps they weren't sure before, or failed to recognize it for whatever reason. We also have forgiveness coming through here. Stop focusing your energy on past events, because past events are done, can't change it. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. It's so true. You have control of the direction that this goes, ultimately, Libra. Everybody's got their own free will, but if things ended really badly for some of you guys, that brought you into separation from this person that you still have so much love for, I'm feeling. When you both come into a place of forgiveness, healing can begin, so that you guys can paint a different picture of the direction that you want to go together, as well as individually. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. That's part of the energy of that Muse card. You know, you have control of that paintbrush and what it is that you paint for yourself. So paint a pretty picture. Paint an awesome future for yourself. The other card is time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So for some of you guys, loosen the reins a little bit and just let the universe step in on your behalf and work through the challenges that are plaguing you at this time in whatever area, whether it is love, whether it is your finances, other relationships, family matters, health, whatever. Just give it some time and things will eventually start progressing towards a better path, I feel. Wow. All right. So let's move on with some additional messages from the guardian angels for Libra, please, at this time. Angels and spirit guides. Let me grab this bottom of the deck. We have intuition. The intuition card coming through for you, Libra. This card reads, trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not be necessarily right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. You know, for each Libra tuning in, the interpretation of this particular message could be different for all of you. So take it and interpret it the way it fits your situation. But yeah, trust your gut, guys. Trust your feelings and your instincts. What feels right for you is right. And if this relationship that wants to come back into your life is meant for you and it feels right for you, welcome it in. Welcome it in, guys, okay? The other card is a prayer. This card reads, Dear Guardian Angel, help me to be flexible in my attitudes and beliefs. Help me not to fear the transient nature of life. Help me to remember the eternal light which emanates from my soul and the eternal light which emanates from the heart of every living thing. Help me to remember that I am eternally guided and loved by God and all creation. And you absolutely are. That is such a beautiful prayer for you, Libra, for the first half of October, especially those celebrating birthdays. It's a special blessing that's coming in for you. All right, guys. So let's close out this reading with some final thoughts from the Whispers of Love deck. So angels and spirit guides, let me set these guys aside. Angels and spirit guides for Libra at this time. Some final thoughts. But some pretty beautiful messages coming through here for you, Libra. So I hope you welcome in the positive energies coming forward from this. Somebody wants to reach out. I'm going to pull this bottom card as well. All right, what we have here, guys, it's so interesting. Now, remember, we ended up getting, hold on, where's that card? We have new love coming forward here, and this card reads, get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. First and foremost, for those who are unattached and are single and will be attracting new love into your life, you know, it's so important to take time to get to know an individual coming into your heart. It's very important that you feel that this person is right for you, going back to the intuition card that came through. Now, for those of you who would entertain a reconciliation with a soulmate, I feel that wants to come back to you, or if you identify more with a twin flame, you know, not so focused on labels here, but there is someone that wants to come in to your life once again. And it's interesting that this card reads, learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So there is an equal exchange of love and dedication and energy that needs to happen here between you and this person, Libra. I feel perhaps part of the reason that your relationship was challenged is because there was an imbalance there. One person either wanting it more than the other or putting in more effort than the other person. If both of you can meet each other halfway and deal with the issues at hand that plagued your relationship before, you guys can progress and move forward from that and heal it, you know? And it's so fitting that this is the next card. Focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each and every person in your life. And in regard to a romantic connection, it's so important that we see the other person from a loving space rather than through pain, through grief, through frustration, through anger, especially when that person has hurt us and vice versa. When you can focus on the love, you can focus on repairing the issues and healing the situation and healing the relationship. And I feel for some of you, you will be given that opportunity. You know, we do have the recognition card coming forward, still a lot of romantic feelings that they have for you. They're still very attracted to you. Clearly they want you, you know, they want to come back to you. So give them a chance to be the type of partner that you are needing, Libra, and allow healing to occur here so that you can actually be there for each other, grow together, and move on to the next chapter of your life with this person. In regard to life in general, things are looking pretty positive here. We do have that Ace of Swords coming through, giving you triumphant energy, as well as the Chariot, a triumphant outcome in areas of your life that might be challenging you currently. All right, guys, so overall, pretty positive stuff coming through here. Stay on course. Your hard work is paying off, Libra, so congratulations. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading for now. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I would love to do a private reading for you if you're interested in that. All of the info to have one done is down below in the description box, and I will be back real soon with more readings for you. So thank you guys for being here, and I will see you next time, Libra. Take care.